just by this title alone, I'm gonna say OP is not the asshole. It says, am I the asshole for not sleeping with my wife after she accused me of graping her? Hi all, as the title says, my wife accused me the other day of graping her after we had sex, and it's making it really difficult to look at her anymore. Yeah, I fucking bet. For context, me and my wife have been married for 7 years and dated 4 years prior. We've told each other everything there is to be told. She knows that I was essayed as a child by my older brother, and I know she went through something similar. When we first started dating, she told me that her ex used to grape her, and that really pissed me off. So much to the point that I found out where he worked through his Facebook and found what time he got to work, literally by ringing them and asking them, and even found out what bus he took home to and from work. I was really ready to go to prison over this. Thankfully, a chance call from my wife stopped me from doing something I would now regret. First of all, OP, I want to say that I'm so sorry that you and your wife had to go through that when you were a child and while she was with her ex. Nobody deserves that shit. And I think that it's crazy that two victims managed to find their way together. You guys are now each other's person. But I am now anxious because of what the title fucking says. But let me keep reading. I really was ready to go to prison over this. Thankfully, a chance call from my wife stopped me from doing something I would now regret. Now, with that out of the way, you can understand my feelings going forward. Last week, while me and my wife were cuddled up, post alone time, she says to me, you know, technically, you graped me. Naturally, I was both shocked and confused by this statement, especially since she was the one who initiated and dragged me on top of her. So I asked her, what do you mean? And she told me, well, I actually didn't want Smex. I only did that because I know you wanted it. This one sentence has me questioning our whole relationship. How many times has she done something like this in the past where she felt like I was pressuring her into having Smex without me even realizing it? Was she confusing sexual frustration with work frustration? Was I not being kind enough to her to make her think this way? Was this also what she meant when she said that her ex raped her? Was I really willing to go to prison all those years ago over something like this, over a misunderstanding? I'm not going to say whether it is or is not SA, but I know that on Law and Order, Liv and Elliot made sure that they proved the case if a guy was constantly pressuring their partner, their girlfriend, or whatever into having intercourse and they didn't want to. But not to say that I agree with everything, but I'm just saying, like, I have seen episodes like that. I had a lot of questions these last few days, and every time my partner goes to initiate Smex, all I could think about was that night. Will she accuse me of graping her again? Have I been moodier than normal? Why is she doing this? Is this actually because she wants it, or just another case of doing it because she thinks that this is what I want? I've mentioned my concerns with her, and I told her I don't feel comfortable having Smex with her at the moment after her accusations. But she tells me I'm overreacting and should just take what's being offered. Girl, you can't have it both ways. So, am I overreacting and being an asshole, or are these feelings valid? P.S. I know this is a strange place to get validation from, but me and her share the same friend group, and I'm not exactly got any family I can trust to open up to about this. So, I can only anonymously post here to vent and be judged. Not gonna lie, OP, I feel like your concerns and your reservations are fucking valid. I think that they are very fucking valid, and it's okay for you to now be cautious because she said it so nonchalantly while you guys were like cuddled up. And also, I feel like that it's weird that now she's talking about you're overreacting and that you should just take what's being offered. And I just feel like, girl, like, you can't drop this bomb on me that you feel like this is what I did to you and then expect me to just jump right back in the sack with you. That's crazy. Any man should be cautious if somebody told them that. Why the hell, wife or not, would I want to get back into bed with you after you just said that to me? But OP, no, I don't think that you were the asshole.